The Art of War. Win before you fight. More than 2,000 years ago, the Chinese military thinker Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War. One of its most important lessons sounds almost like a contradiction. The best generals win before the battle begins. Sun Tzu did not mean that victory was predetermined or magical. He meant that a commander should do everything possible to make the outcome predictable before committing soldiers to battle. Before fighting, compare the two sides. Who has better leadership? Which army is better trained? Who understands the terrain? Whose soldiers are better supplied? Which commander can adapt when circumstances change? Who has better intelligence? And perhaps most importantly, who gets to choose when, where, and under what conditions the battle will happen? If those factors strongly favor your enemy, courage alone probably won't save you. Change the situation instead. Delay the battle. Move somewhere more favorable. Disrupt the enemy's supplies. Break his alliances. Conceal your intentions. Learn what he intends to do. Force him to divide his strength. Make him march farther. Make him react to you. Only then should you consider fighting. This leads to another famous principle associated with Sun Tzu. Supreme skill is not simply winning battles. It is defeating resistance without needing the battle at all. If an enemy abandons a position because you've made it impossible to hold, you've won without storming it. If an alliance collapses and leaves your opponent isolated, you've won something without firing a shot. If your enemy believes you're somewhere else and moves his army away from your objective, deception has accomplished what brute force would have cost lives to achieve. Sun Tzu's warfare is therefore less about heroic charges and more about creating unfair fights. A good commander doesn't ask, "Can we defeat them?" He asks, "What can I change so that when we finally meet them, defeating them is the most likely outcome?" That is the foundation beneath much of the art of war. Victory begins long before the first arrow flies, and sometimes the greatest victory is realizing that the arrow never needs to fly at all.